friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're sitting down and we are finally doing a project pan update for you guys. In the beginning of 2023, I uploaded a video introducing a project pan, and for the first couple months of the year, I was really diligent and really good about using them. And then if you are new to my channel, you may not know, but I had a baby recently. So the past month and a half, I have really not been using makeup or wearing makeup hardly at all. But I still do have some wear and some updates for you guys for this project pan and all of these products. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Sadly, the only product that I was able to finish of all the products that I have introduced into this project pan, which I'm gonna go ahead and have that intro video linked down below in case you want to check it out and you missed it. So the only one that I was sadly able to finish was the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I don't think they make this anymore, which is such a bummer because it is a beautiful setting spray. Something about this is just really, really beautiful on the skin. Like I said, it does make you glowy without enhancing your oils. But as I previously stated, I don't think they make this anymore, which is such a bummer. I don't know if they reformulated it or what, but whenever I go to link it down below, they don't have it. And to kind of like roll in a new setting spray to replace that one, I'm gonna go ahead and roll in the Item Beauty One Hit Prime Set and Refresh Dewy Fresh Face Mist. What is up with these setting sprays having like the longest names ever? But also, I don't think they make this anymore either. Whenever I use this, I go to link it and it has like a different setting spray from Item Beauty. I don't think they're gonna be in Sephora anymore though. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure most of their products have been on sale at Sephora. And I wanna say they're leaving that retailer, but they are still at Ulta, I think. I should have done more research before this video. That's kind of the main reason I want to finish it up, because when I am linking products and using products in videos, I want to be able to link them for you so you can check them out if you're interested. And if this isn't made anymore, it doesn't really make sense to use it a ton on camera. So I'm rolling this in. It's unfortunately the type of bottle that you can't really see through, but I'm gonna shake it for you. So you can hear that it doesn't have a ton left. If I had to guess, I would guess it's like around here. I am almost done with it, which I feel good about. I used it today. I actually used all of these products today on my face, and it really does give a really pretty sheen and glow. Like kind of like the Catrice one, if I'm being honest, but like I said, neither one of these are available anymore, so we're gonna move on. All right, next up we have the NYX This Is Juice Gloss in the shade Strawberry Flex. Unfortunately, I was not able to use a ton of this up. The last time when I introduced it in the beginning of the year, it was here and now it's here. So I haven't used a ton of this. It has other markers on it because this was in my 2022 project pan. How I like to use this is at the beginning of my makeup, I just put it on and use it kind of like a moisturizer, chapstick, lip treatment kind of thing while I'm doing my makeup. So that's how I'm gonna keep using this. I know it is a gloss, you can use it as a gloss, but since it's clear, I'm not a huge clear gloss kind of gal. If I'm gonna put a gloss on, I want it to most of the time have color. So that's not really how I use it. I like this though, so I'm gonna keep chugging along. I'm gonna keep trying to use this up. I have about half of it left, if you can tell. So it might take a while. Am I gonna finish this in 2023? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try though. Then we have the NARS Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. Has anyone figured out if they are discontinuing this? Because I am not sure. Like I said, when I introduced it into my intro video back in January, I stated that I wanted to put this in here because every time I go to link it, it is either on sale or just completely out of stock. And I tried to link it from NARS, Sephora, Ulta, like all the major retailers that you would want to purchase this from. It's like never in stock. I haven't tried to link it in a while though, because haven't been making videos, haven't really been doing my makeup. So we'll see if I can link it down below for you. But I like this stuff a lot. I'm gonna be really sad when it's gone. I don't know how much is left, but when I pull it out of the container, there is still quite a bit that comes out on the doe foot. I almost forgot the name of this. I almost said stopper, but that's all right. Doe foot. So there's quite a bit left. I will be sad when it's gone. I do like this eye primer. I like that it gives me like a little bit of a tint on my eyes and covers up my vein discoloration, all that stuff. But there's a million eye primers out there that do that as well. And this one can be slightly drying. So if it is being discontinued and I can't repurchase it, not the end of the world, but we're gonna keep working on it. Okay, now to a product that you can actually see some wear and tear on, that I did use quite a bit of it up, and you can actually see through the container to see my progress. And it is the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. This, I used quite a bit of it. This is where it was at the beginning of the year, and from January to pretty much March, because that's when I kind of stopped doing my makeup. I used all of that up. I was using pretty much solely this primer for work. No, I was about to say every day, but I worked part-time, so not every day. And then anytime I was filming a video, I would use this primer. So I feel really good about that amount of usage in those couple of months. Like everything else in this video, I'm going to say this probably 1,000 times. I'm going to keep chugging along at this and keep trying to finish it up. I don't know how much I will be reaching for this in the summertime though, because it is a hydrating primer. And in the summer, you know, you get a little more sweaty, it's hotter outside. But I used it today, it went on nicely. It is a really nice hydrating primer without being like too oily or dewy or greasy feeling. It does really sink into the skin, so I can see myself still using it. I just don't know how much I will, you know, with the summer coming up. But this is a really nice hydrating primer if you had your eye on it. It's a good one. Then we have the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. And this I have the shade number 1. Not my favorite concealer. That is kind of why I put it in my project pan, because I wanted to use it up. I used it today. I don't know. I think my face and my under eyes and my forehead, I am aging. I'm going to be 30 in June, in like a month or so. So I definitely have noticed quite a few more lines on my face, on my under eyes. Also, I haven't been able to use retinol or any type of ingredient like that for the past pretty much year, because I was pregnant and now I am pumping and feeding her that breast milk. So I still can't use those type of ingredients. So I don't know if it's a combination of just like I'm another year older and then not being able to use those type of ingredients that kind of combat wrinkles, but I have noticed that I am definitely getting more wrinkles here recently, the past couple of months. Like I said, on my forehead, I never used to have those, and my under eye wrinkles, you guys, are going crazy. And then also my smile lines. Do you see my foundation going on my smile lines? That never used to happen. So that is super fun. But my point of saying that is that this definitely goes into those lines. I don't know if I would say more than other concealers, but it definitely goes into those lines. If you can see, I am like creasing already. I pretty much just did my makeup. So that is not the best. Like I said, not my favorite concealer ever. That's why I threw it in here. I wanted to use it up and just kind of get it out of my collection. It's also getting a little bit older, but it has pretty decent coverage. It's a good shade match for me. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to use it up, but this definitely won't be a repurchase when I do use it up. I feel like I'm talking a lot with my hands, and I also feel like I'm talking very quickly. I'm sorry. Next up, we have the Fenty Beauty Powder Bronzer. This is in the shade Into Sun. This is their lightest one. I have used quite a bit of this up. I'll be popping up a picture here so you can see my progress from January to now. Definitely have a way more pan in this than I used to, which I am really excited about. I love this powder bronzer. Truly, it's a really beautiful bronzer. And if you are very fair and you struggle finding a bronzer that is too warm on you, or just all of them seem to be too deep and dark on you, this is a great option. I would definitely check this out. It's smooth, it's not too deep, it goes on nicely, it doesn't get patchy, it wears really well. I do have it on today, but I did go ahead and tap it over my NARS cream bronzer in the shade Laguna 01. I cannot stop reaching for that cream bronzer. I use it like every time I do my makeup, and there's a massive pan in that one as well. So if you need a good cream bronzer, check that one out. I've been singing its praises for like months now. So stinking good. But the two of these in combination are really lovely. I think it looks nice on my skin. It's not too dark. Like I said, not patchy, wears all day. This is a good one. I don't know how much I'll be able to get this like outer ring when I get there. So we're gonna try to like completely pan this and use it all up, but if I can't, you know, if it gets a little bit too difficult, I'll call it quits, but you guys will obviously see that in a future video. Alrighty, a couple more products. We have some duos that I have been using together to try to finish up. The first one being a duo from Patrick Ta for brows. This is his packaging is so beautiful, but it's so reflective. It's really hard to read sometimes. His Major Brow Defining Pencil, and I have the shade Medium Brown, and then also his For Brows Major Brow Lamination Gel. So the pencil, I actually don't hate this pencil. I like how skinny it is. It's a nice like fine tip point. I haven't been reaching for pencils too much lately. I've been really digging my e.l.f. Wow Brow. I just really like how natural and fluffy that makes my brows. And this doesn't really do that for me. If you can tell, it does get a little blocky up here in the front. but it's a nice color. It stays on nicely. I have quite a bit of usage going on. Again, I'll be popping up a picture so you can see from the beginning of the year to now. I feel good about that, especially since I haven't been using makeup for the past like month or so. I feel like I've used up quite a bit of this pencil. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have it. Well, that's not really what I meant to say. I meant to say I feel like I'm going to be using this probably until the end of the year, just because I don't need a lot of it. It's pretty pigmented, so I feel like it's gonna take me quite a while to use up. And then his lamination brow gel, I actually don't really love this. A lot of people praise it because it's like super glue on your brows, which is true to an extent. It's real stringy, like super glue. If you saw like that string, you know what it reminds me of? Hot glue, hot glue gun. You know how when you're like using that and it gets all stringy and it gets everywhere and you're like, ah, that's what this reminds me of. And I don't love that. I really don't. Does it like lock my brows in place? I guess it does. And it doesn't feel like super crunchy and like bunchy crunchy, which is good. But I don't know, something about this, I just don't love it. So as soon as I'm done with the pencil, even if there's some of this left, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an empty because I'm just kind of forcing myself to use it up with the pencil. All right, and last but not least, we have a Charlotte Tilbury duo that I'm using up. The first one being her Pillow Talk lip liner, and then also her Pillow Talk lipstick. I just use the lip liner, obviously, to line my lips. That's what lip liner does. Again, I'll be popping up pictures here to show you the progress. I feel good about this. I feel like I've used quite a bit of this up, but lip liners take forever. So we'll see how long this will take. And then the lipstick, I did use quite a bit of this up. I'm really, really glad about that. I only have a little tiny baby nub left. I have this combo on my lips today. It's a really beautiful combination. The lip liner is nice. Not my favorite lip liner formulation, but I will use it up. And then the color is just a really pretty everyday sort of pinky tone. I mean, Pillow Talk is very huge and popular from Charlotte Tilbury for a reason. It looks good on a lot of different people. I feel like myself included, not to toot my own horn, but I do think it looks pretty on me. So I will be sad when this is gone, this little baby nub, but I'll be happy that I finally used up another lipstick because it is hard. It's hard to finish lipstick. Alrighty, and that was it, you guys. That was my 2023 Project Pan update. I know I only rolled in one product, which is the setting spray, but also I am still not wearing makeup a ton. I mean, I've probably put it on once a week the past like 2 weeks. So I'm really not wearing a makeup a whole lot. I'm not filming a whole lot quite yet. I'm still trying to figure out that whole schedule with my daughter and all that. She is 5 weeks today. I'm super excited about that. So I didn't roll in a ton. I'm just going to keep focusing on these products, and then maybe by my next Project Pan update, I don't know when that'll be, probably another couple of months, I will have some of these finished up and I'll roll in more. Obviously, you guys will see that in the future. I hope you enjoyed watching this and seeing all the progress that I made on these products. I will definitely keep you guys updated again in a couple of months, and everything else I used on my face will be linked down below as well in case you want to check that out. My Sephora sale haul and try on should be coming soon. I'm still waiting for one more package, and then I will hopefully film my haul. And then I want to do a try on, but I don't think it's going to be all just Sephora. I didn't buy a ton of makeup this sale. I really focused a lot on skincare, which was exciting to try some new, or will be exciting to try some new skincare, but be on the lookout for that soon. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.